Welcome back, friends. It's attorney Kelly Bagla, the queen of business law and your host of Go Legal Yourself podcast. Hope you had another wonderful week. Today, my sidebar is going to be on the first phase of your business legal life cycle, which is the startup phase. I want to share two quotes with you, which I think are so perfect when it comes to explaining what a startup is. One of the quotes is, starting a business is a lot like jumping out of a plane and assembling the parachute on the way down. That can be quite scary. The person that said that is unknown. But my second quote that I really like is, the critical ingredient is getting off your butt and doing something. It's as simple as that. A lot of people have ideas, but there are few who decide to do something about them now, not tomorrow, not next week, but today. The true entrepreneur is a doer, not a dreamer. And this is a quote by Nolan Bushnell. Nolan Bushnell. That really sums up the startup, isn't it? If you have an idea, why are you waiting? Why are you waiting for tomorrow? Why are you waiting for next year? Why are you waiting for 2 years from now? The time is now. This is what entrepreneurs do, right? That's what makes us very exciting. We come up with an idea and you start. So what is an actual startup? Believe it or not, there's a definition for what a startup is. And I'm going to read you this because I found it quite fascinating. So the dictionary defines a startup as the action or process of setting something in motion. Well, this is really not that helpful at all to newly formed businesses, is it? I didn't think so either. The reality is that there is no one definition for two entrepreneurs or business owners that can agree on. Most say a startup is determined by its age, growth, revenue, profitability, or stability. Well, what does that mean to you? Another definition of a startup is a company working to solve a problem where the solution is not obvious and success is not guaranteed. Well, that's somewhat of a definition of a startup, right? The success isn't guaranteed at all. It's a very risky endeavor to start a business. I think the best definition of a startup was provided by a lady. She was an actual editor-in-chief of Business Insider, Alison Chantel. And I love the definition of how she defined a startup. A startup is an emotional roller coaster that can either result in massive failure or success, after which one's bank account total may either drastically increase or decrease. The person behind a startup is a founder, an often very bright, somewhat crazy person who finds a normal 9-to-5 job dull and is deluded into believing he or she can change the world by working tirelessly in front of a computer screen. The relentless work has been known to shave a few years of a founder's life while adding permanent grey hairs. But it can be very rewarding, both emotionally and financially, for those who pursue it. That is a definition of a startup, right? Wouldn't you agree? One, now your success is not guaranteed. Two, you find the 9-to-5 job dull. And three, you think you can make a better mousetrap. Well, I'm challenging you. I am challenging everyone that's listening, my friends that are listening to this episode right now. If you have an idea, don't wait, jump on that, right? Email me at Kelly at golegalyourself.com. Email me some of your ideas. I would love to hear what you've got going on. And guess what? I'm going to help you move that idea forward into an actual startup. So in our next sidebar, I'm going to share with you, what's the first thing that you do when you have an idea, right? What actually gets the ball rolling on your startup? How do you start your business? So look out for that sidebar. I'm excited to share that with you, friends. Have a wonderful week, and I'll be chatting with you soon. Take care.